Good morning, Stampers. It's Fiona Whitehead here today from craftystamping.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to show you how I've added Mediterranean Moments, that lovely new set we have, onto our Sweet Home thinlets. I saw this door and thought, oh, I'm sure it'll fit on our lovely little houses. This is the set, great set for colouring in, and just makes you think of holidays, doesn't it? Especially if you're in the cold UK over here. So I thought, come on, let's have a go and see what we can get. And yeah, I quite like the way they came out. So I thought I'd give you a quick tutorial on how I did it. If you take one of our normal piece of cardstocks and cut it in half, you can get two of the houses out of one sheet of paper. So I have done that one ready for fixing our house later. That's just over at the side. And I'm going to actually stamp the image before I cut it out. So what I've done is I've just placed my other template onto my cardstock, and with a pencil I've just marked where I want to roughly stamp. You can use a Stamp-A-Jig as well if you want to, but I'm just going to wing it today, if that's okay. So we're going to get this image of the stamp, and it's the door, and I'm going to do it in black, basic black ink. Take that away, and I have got a small little pencil mark where I've done. It doesn't matter if it's not exactly, because you'll still get most of your image onto the front of your little house, and then just stamp. And there it is in all its glory. And there are lots of different ways of colouring this in, and you can use our watercolour pencils, which is the one I did here. So that's a sort of softer look. And this one I used our marker pens, and it's a little bit more vibrant. So, you know, the options are all yours. Or you could leave it all blank and just colour in the scooter, which is what I'm going to do today, just so it's a little bit quicker for you all, so you're not having to watch me sit here and colour in. So there we can see that's basically our image onto our template. So let's just bring the big shot in, and we shall put that through, and fingers crossed. Put a plate on top, off we go. Oh, see, great television this, isn't it? Seeing somebody reel this through a big shot machine. But you never know, there may be people there who haven't used a big shot before. Now these little houses can be tricky until you get to know how to use them. I'm very grateful to Elizabeth from Elizabeth's Craft Room, because she did us a little step-by-step tutorial when I was thinking, I can't do them, and helped us. Now also on this set there are lots of windows and doors, and you can add windows as well if you want to. I haven't on this occasion. I did on this one. I put some windows in at the side and topped its roof off with tiles, but this one I just left blank. So there's loads of options with these little houses. So just for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this blank and not bother colouring in, as I said. But what I have done is I have stamped already the little scooter and cut it out. I'm just going to pop that on some dimensionals, and that'll be the little bit of colour for our house for today. And somebody asked, was the scooter still available? I just had to sort of point out, it's great. The scooter comes on the stamp set, so you don't have to buy an extra scooter. There, and I think that's quite effective, just having that burst of colour. And you could just do the flowers as well if you want to, just to add to some colour. Now the tricky bit with our little houses is all the foldings. There's quite a few of them. Do them with your bone folder as well, just to make sure you get the crisp edge, especially on these side ones. And I'm not going to do the top ones for now, because it does sort of break into the little shutters. So I might just leave that blank. And there you can see our little house is coming together. Now with the other one that we'd already done, because you get two out of the same sheet, I've left that blank. I've already started to put my sticky tape on, and I put sticky tape on all these sort of edges. So we'll just put some sticky tape on this one. I find sticky tape is the best one to try and put these together. If you're trying to use snail or Tombow can get a little bit wet. But what I do is I use Tombow for the base, because it just enables you to manoeuvre it a little bit, whereas with the sticky tape, once it's stuck, it's stuck. And they are fiddly, these little things, but they're so worth it. They're so distinctive and different, aren't they? And I mean, for Easter, you could even fill them with little sweeties or something. Or a Valentine's house. Possibilities are endless. I mean, they were used a lot for Halloween, but I don't think we need to just keep them for Halloween. Right, so that's that. These I've already taken the sticky off. So we're going to get our base, and then, as I say, I'm going to use a little bit of Tombow just for the base. Just gives you that manoeuvrability. Excuse me. Right. Let's make sure we get that on the right way. Just hold it for a few seconds just to make sure it stays stuck. And then just off we go with putting all our little side bits on and glued and stuck down together, hopefully. Try and do this on camera so you can see what I'm doing, which would help, wouldn't it? Let's move it down a little bit. That goes onto there, that goes onto the bottom, and that goes onto there. There we go. Now there are lots of different ways of doing your roofs on these houses as well. You can not have a roof, you can leave it blank. You can have a gabled roof, where you just put the two, like this one I'm doing here, just putting the two sides down, folding them down and sticking them together. That's going to leave this to stay, pop up right like that. You can actually put little roofs on, like I've done on this one. And then there are all sorts of tiling effects. Endless possibilities with them. And but today I'm just going to do this. Now, just to finish this one off, I used the little banner from the same set. I punched it out twice and used the Home Sweet Home, and then I cut that out, and I'm just going to fix that onto the top there again with some dimensionals, just to finish off our little house. And obviously, if you've got the time, you can spend your time enjoying colouring it in. And I'd love to come and see if you make some. Let me know what you think and what you use them for. The sweet little houses. Let's just pop that on top of there. They also have window boxes in the set. So you can also, there's a little window box with a heart you can do. And you can pop up some flowers and things all on the side. So those are our little boxes. Those are the 3 little Mediterranean moments. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, at the end of every month, one subscriber gets some of the projects that I've done for that month. And of course, you can purchase from me if you're in the UK. And if you'd like to join my team, Crafty Stampers, and enjoy Stampin' Up, then give me a shout. Thank you for watching. Bye.